I'm a resident physician in clinical pathology and a physician scientist research fellow in the Department of Pathology. I'm really interested in why the immune system does what it does. My questions really focus on is how does what a cell, an immune cell eats, change the way that it behaves? And could things like diet, sunlight, or genetics shape different types of responses? And I really want to understand if there's ways that we could manipulate those responses to make better vaccines, to treat cancer, to prevent autoimmunity. Because I've been here, both for my MD, PhD, and now for the physician scientist training, I've gotten support at all different levels. I've gotten great mentoring on how to become a scientist. I've gotten great mentoring on what areas of medicine made sense for me to stay. And now since I've transitioned, I've gotten great mentoring about how do I make this dream to become sort of an independent physician scientist happen. So things like writing grants, things like I need help doing experiments, who can I collaborate with? So for me, that was really important, is to have sort of role models and mentors who could help me through sort of the next phase. It's also nice, I'm from Chicago. With my family, it just made sense to stay from that perspective too. I have a 7-month-old son, and so trying to balance both clinical responsibilities, research responsibilities, and being a new parent is interesting and something that has taken some work. My department and my scientific collaborators have been super supportive. All the collaborators, personal relationships, and support I've gotten to this point made this as an obvious choice for me to stay and start my own lab. I'm going to join the faculty as an assistant professor in pathology and as an associate director of the Clinical Immunology Lab. The most important thing for becoming a physician scientist is the support you have. If you are not at a place that values what physician scientists are able to offer, and that's sort of the merging of medical knowledge with basic science in my sort of setting, if you don't have the support to do that, it's not going to work out. You're trying to do 2 jobs at once. And I think Feinberg, this is a priority here. It's a priority to sort of think about how do we better train physician scientists? How do we get them where they want to be and also where they can contribute in a way that's going to use their skills? And I think you can see the institutions and departments' commitment